we supposed to flicker in the corner?
I think it's all right. And we are now recording, so.
Okay, hello everyone who's joining us. This will be a how-to of going through the registration of the Brain to Book Cyber Convention and Book Expo. With us, joining us is Angie from Customer Service, Angel, who is an author and wants to find out more about these events that we're putting on. Angela B. Chrysler, she is the owner of Brain to Books and the brains behind the Cyber Convention and Book Expo. And me, I'm Karina Gantus from Author Assist. So let's start by going down. And we're going to have a quick look here. We have the About, which is tells you all about Brain to Books, how long it's been going for, and why our dear Angela started it. You're welcome. I'm lost. I assume that's a little map. Information desk. We can go and see these later. So you have the Book Expo. Now this is where every author should definitely be doing this one, because this is an amazing platform for actually getting your books seen by the readers who are looking for something in the genre that you write. So this is a definite one to take. Publishers Alley. Now what this is going to be, and what we're starting to do, is we're putting all the author services, publishers, editors. We have this, let me just click on that to show you what's going on here at the moment. Move these little people over here. Okay, this is going to be all links and logos to our author services, like I say, editors, formatters. Anyone who does professional services for authors can be put here in the Publishers Alley. This is so that authors can actually come in and have a look at what you do and get in touch with you. So it's a really good place to be put there. Facebook, as you know, we're doing two groups at the moment. The beginners, which is for all the authors to come in to learn about what's happening at the CyCon, to understand it more. Goodreads, we have Gina Kubo, who's taken over Goodreads to do, I don't know how you say it, it's like an expo of people's books on Goodreads. I think that's how you say it, isn't it, Angela?
The Author Showcase is what he's building and put together, which is one of the events available to authors for the CyCon.
Wonderful. There you go. We're going to actually go to register. We're not going to register as an author. What I'm going to do today, and we can always show you the register later. Let me move these little people to the other side now. Is I want to quickly go through these events. It's really, really simple. You click on one, which is, of course, the author registration, which you can do now. It's free. There's no charge. When you register, when you add to cart, then you will be given a form to fill in. It's very, very simple. When you have any problems with any of the forms for the events, where you have to give you details of your books and of your links and everything, then you can contact Angie on customer service, or Angela as well will be able to help you for the moment. Okay, so let's just go back there a moment. So author registration is the first thing you need to do. Brain to Books giveaway, let's just click on that. This again is free. If you want to, you can give away a paperback, a signed paperback, or even ebooks. It will be one big, I think if I'm right, and it'll be one big group, and all of the giveaways will be listed on there, so that readers can come in and choose and try and get the free books. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. The Brain to Books giveaway is the mass giveaway. Last year we had over 70 books donated. This is any author, anywhere, even if you're not attending the CyCon, or even if you haven't signed up for anything, you can donate anything you'd like, ebook, audiobook, paperback, hardcover, and you are responsible for following up with the winner and shipment costs. Aside from that, we take every and all donations, no genre limits.
That's perfect. So anyone can do this, and it's free to put your book in. This is a way for readers, of course, to get free books. Who doesn't like free books? But it also gets your book out there for people to see. Again, the cover is the first thing people see about your book. So even a cover could attract somebody to either try and get it as a giveaway or go straight out and buy it because it's what they don't want to wait and they want to see it. So you have a really good chance of finding readers, new readers, by doing your giveaway. And of course, the person who gets your book is going to do a review. So it's a win-win. Okay, let's go back on here. Right, grab bag. Now, grab bag, again, it's free to take the grab bag. What it is, you can actually give every person who comes in your booth, your table, a grab bag, or you can just hand them out when you want to people who look really interested and want to know more about your work. A grab bag can have anything. It can have swag. It can have bookmarks. You've got to remember with swag and anything that goes physically out, you'll be paying shipping costs. So, you know, if you want to give stuff away and you have the money for that, you can do it. Because again, it's a way of promoting yourself and your books. You can just have your ebook to give away free to people. You could give it away to every single person who comes to the booth. Hopefully you'll get a few reviews from that. So the grab bag is up to you what you want to put in it. Ebook, swag, of course, your links on a nice little card or whatever, and hand them out to people that come to your booth. Okay, we're going back again. Publishers Alley, I've already sort of explained that. And that'd be good. When this starts getting full, it'd be good to actually come and go through these links that people have put up. Okay, Books Expo. Again, this is highly recommended for everyone. This is the platform to be seen. Readers will be going into there to find books, to find new authors. It's really, really important that you get your book on there and that you're seen on there. Blog Hop now.
Sorry, Corinna, I'm just going to ask you for just a moment to add to that Book Expo. Book Expos are going to be categorized one of two ways. I'm wanting to do the embed feature provided by Amazon. Not all books are going to be able to do this, but this will provide a buy button. It will also provide a sample button and or a share button right on the embed link. So they will be able to look at your book, buy your book, share your book, review it, and it will be categorized by genre. So fantasy, romance, science fiction, it will be all there. The other thing we're looking at doing is possibly setting it up, hopefully we can pull this off, so that when you get into the site for the Book Expo, you can select which medium you use, whether it's Nook, whether it's Kindle, whether you want the paperback edition. You select which format you want, and it will immediately roll you over to a page filled with just those formats, again, distributed by genre. Now, while the rest of the CyCon revolves around about 8 to 10 genres, the expo displays all of them. There will be no limit. So even though you don't see a blog hop or a blog tour regarding your genre, the expo will have your genre available.
That sounds awesome. And did you have any, Angel, do you have any questions yet? No? Okay. Let's carry on. Right, the blog hop.
I can't find my mute button. I couldn't find the mute button either. It's like, hold on. Okay. Angel, you can go first.
Okay. Okay. No, all right. Just get off your mic and unmute your mic when you're ready.
A moment. All right. Sorry, Angie, go ahead. I think Angel needs a moment to.
Okay. I guess I have a question about the difference. It sounds to me as if the grab bag and the giveaway are the same thing. They sound very much like the same thing. And I just kind of don't understand the differences between the two of them.
I'll go ahead and answer this one. If you go to a CyCon, specifically the Comic-Con, that's the one we've based the expo or the CyCon on, you can literally walk tables, and there are so many tables at CyCon, or I'm sorry, at Comic-Con, that a lot of the tables just have a little gift bag. That big gift bag is crammed with pencils, bookmarks, business cards, pamphlets, samples, a whole lot of everything, comic books. And people literally are trying to cram as many table visits into Comic-Con as they can when they visit. And we're talking thousands of tables. So there are many people who go into Comic-Con and literally table hop. Just give me your bag and let's go. And when they get home, they literally have, it's like trick-or-treating. That's really, it's trick-or-treating. And when they get home, they dump their loot out. And they are just, there's so much to go through. Because when you're at one of these conventions, you don't have time to browse. You don't have time to open up the goodie bag and see what you've got. You want to hit as much as you possibly can at Comic-Con. So that's when you get home, you dump everything out, you review your loot, and that is your grab bag. That is your swag pack. That is something that I'm wanting to bring to the CyCon this year, so that virtually you can hit every author showcase or every author website, and you will have the opportunity to select, claim my grab bag, and then the authors will be shipping you an actual grab bag, which you will be, if you hit enough of them, you'll be getting swag packs in the mail over the next few weeks. The giveaway is a physical book. It's either an ebook or it's a paperback. Now, some swag packs might include some novelettes in them. And of course, we are taking into account whether it's going to be shipped to the US or international, depending upon what country you're going to be in. But they are two. One is the swag pack with your goodies and treats. Some people have t-shirts in them. Some people have coffee mugs. And the others is the actual book giveaway.
So there's no stipulations on what can go into the grab bag.
It's author's choice, 100%. Every author.
Do we maybe want to put stipulations on what should not go inside of a grab bag, just in case?
I'm going to say no, because I'm not going to tell erotica authors what they want to put in that grab bag. That's
well, I mean,
I want to put. No, I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to go there.
No drugs. We cannot.
That's what
drugs.
I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. If it's a physical item that we're mailing out, I'm just concerned that.
Oh no, we're not mailing it. No,
I mean that the author is that there's some liability associated with us, because in the end, it's like.
I'm gonna take that to legal.
Okay.
Most swag packs are keychains, bookmarks. It's not really an issue, but right. I will take that to legal.
Okay.
So we'll discuss that further if need be.
Okay. That's my concern. That's it.
Yep, that's fine. Okay. But yeah, it is author's choice. They can throw pretty much whatever they want in there, and absolutely. And of course, I know several young adult authors. They are throwing a lot, like coloring books, crayons, depending upon what age group they go for. So yeah, there's a lot of, yeah.
Okay.
I have a quick question. Where did you find your microphone, ladies?
My microphone?
Yeah, on the square. I'm looking for it.
Oh, I thought you were asking for our physical, literally. What microphone are you using?
You already told me that. I'm saving up for it.
It's down at the bottom, left-hand corner. There's a little 1970s mic with a little green thing that tells me my phone.
No, not on mine, it's not.
Or on screen share, so check the very top.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay, 1 second. There we go. The animals are making lots of noise. So, back to the blog hop. Now, if you know what a blog hop is, it's going from one page or one website to another, following a kind of map. Sometimes the authors give swag, Amazon gift cards, a book, as a prize draw at the end of all the people that go in and like the page. And sometimes at the end of the blog, there is a grand prize. This is a way for people to come on your page, to see who you are, to like your page, to even be taken to your website and taken to a page that advertises your book. You know, there are ways you can be really crafty about this, and you could get them to like a certain page to have more, what's the word I'm looking for now? Spread, reach. To have more reach. As you know, the more likes you have on a page or a post, the more it's seen, thanks to Facebook. But we have so many different genres, and we have a lot of genre managers, and they're all coming up with some beautiful blog tours, blog hops. I think if I'm right, there is for horror, Monster Hop. Yeah, there's a Monster Hop. So each genre is making a really nice hop for you. So it's going to be fun, and you can have a lot of readers coming in. And we're talking hundreds.
60%. Last year we saw 60% of attendance were readers. We had a turnout of 800. 300 of those were authors. So we are expecting to see at least 60% of attendees are readers, just readers.
So this is, I'll be doing this myself. It's absolutely brilliant. I love blog hops. They're so much fun. And you get, of course, because they're on your page and because they leave a comment and say done or thanks very much for the chance, that's when you can go on and reply to them. You don't just leave them to do a message and watch all the messages come down. You start communicating with them, because when you open that communication, then you have more of a chance of actually selling your book. You don't go on and say, oh, this is my book and buy it, but you communicate with them. And it's rather than just hard sell, you can actually have some fun with it as well. So,
and to add to that, this year we are really pushing on books and characters. Absolutely characters. Don't push your bio at front. The more information you put up front about you, the less likely they are to actually buy your book. What sells books are the characters. So absolutely, we urge you to push your character forward. If your character can actually come on and do almost like a role playing where you represent your character as if the characters are talking to our audience, that has done a lot to bring in reader interest. That will sell a book faster than anything else you can put out there.
Exactly. The more unusual, the better, the more out there you are. I mean, readers, especially on Facebook, they've seen and they've done it, and they keep coming back and doing blog hop. For them to see something new, it's exciting for them, and of course it's good fun for you. So blog hop, this is I would say this is a definite to put in your cart. Okay.
Question?
Yeah. Yes.
Like I have a blog, but I know no one really reads it. So when you say push your characters, so on the day that this is all going on, am I putting out like multiple blogs to give people a variety of characters, or is it just one really good blog that everybody's going to look at?
There's a few ways you can do this. Rule number one when it comes to marketing is only do what you are comfortable doing. If you're not comfortable doing it, then it's not the right marketing tactic for you. And everyone else is going to know if you are doing something you're not comfortable with. It's not going to be as profitable as if you were doing something you enjoy. I have a history in theater, so for me, what worked out really great for me was resuming the role of my character. For you, it may not be that. It's absolutely a personal experience. You can sign up for the blog hop where you say, I've got a website, here's my information for the website, and we will be pushing traffic right through to your website. We will need a link for a landing page on your site, and you can post whatever you'd like there, a welcome, a contest, grab bag, a free gift, and or if you'd like a little something from your own character. There are samples of this available. You can take a look at my blog, my website, Battle for Blog, and literally my character addresses the readers, and it takes you on a whole, literally a war, sword fight between character and author. And then, of course, Facebook, you can do that as well. That's available, where instead of the author showing up and say, hey, thank you all for coming. Again, I did this with Bergen, where I had 4 appearances. So Bergen came on and addressed the readers in one of his locations, and he started giving away all my stuff for me. So that's something that you can play with. Again, it's very personal. It's whatever you're comfortable doing. Absolutely stay true to yourself with this.
I was doing a series of blogs called Postcards from England, where it's adventures my books are getting into over there in England. But I wasn't getting any feedback on my blog because honestly, I really don't understand the blog thing yet. I have to learn that. Mm-hmm. So I actually took those, and I've created a physical page on my website so that readers can go in and see postcard 1 through and read it. I mean, is that?
Yeah, that's actually
what I'm doing.
No, that's you have the start to something really great there.
That's really clever.
You want to create a hyperlink path, so it's almost like a tour. This is how I set it up on my site, because it turns into a story, literally in sections. So I had an introduction to Battle for Blog, and it started into an argument for 1 post. Then I linked it to the second post, and there's a link button path that you can follow that says continue Battle for Blog. And then there's like 18 stops along the way, depending upon where you come in. I have followers who've been following this war for 2 years with Bergen and I. It's intense. He left me hog-tied to a chair last I knew. So your postcard that you've started is phenomenal. I can do a whole separate thing just on utilizing your blog to its advantage. That's actually a very good topic for a video. So I will get with you after the meeting, and we'll talk further on that.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying. I've been doing various blogs. I did that, and I did another series that what I've learned so far. And again, because it wasn't getting any attention other than spam comments, I'm moving that to a page all by itself. So I guess I need to understand what a blog is actually.
Yeah, I'm going to host a meeting, blogging for authors, because it's a completely different creature than any other kind of blogging. So I'm going to scheduling it right now. I'll be doing blogging for authors here soon, and I'll give you a crash course on how to make the most of your blog, how an author can use it to their advantage.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, moving on to genre tours. Remove the little people again. Okay. Now, this took a little bit of understanding for me. Genre tours, of course, are the different genres. You've got sci-fi, horror, romance, thriller, young adult, memoirs. And what it is it's each person who wants to be part of the genre tour is going to, say, write an article to do with this genre, why you write in the genre, why you like it. You can even post about other books in that genre. It's more about, it's not about your books, it's more about selling the genre, selling why you should read, why the reader should read sci-fi. Why does this sci-fi author write sci-fi? Why do they love it so much? Angela, anything to add on to that?
Yeah, it's mostly just a celebration of your genre. It is for fantasy, for instance. It would be a step back and just revel in, I love fantasy, you love fantasy. Let's just take a moment and acknowledge it, celebrate it. Let's talk Tolkien, how the genre may have created, and even doing a history of the genre. That would be fascinating. Yeah. Okay, that's another idea. I'll write that down.
Okay. Reader.
Yes.
Reader. Okay. Is there a way for this to be interactive with the readers? Because
Yes.
I think that is a great way to get readers involved. I mean, you've seen like the 10-page thing response I did to you and the whole this is why romance is awesome.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I'm not even an author. I'm not even an author. So all I'm saying is like that's I think that's a great way to kind of get your readers to kind of want to chime in on that,
Oh yeah.
to actually share their insights as well,
Yeah,
as well
definitely.
as just from, you know,
Yeah, I mean,
writing
you could
point of view.
actually have them being a writer and actually helping write a story in that genre. You know, you give them a plot, maybe they help you with the plot. You ask, you're looking for a certain character. Just 1 second.
We do have about five readers on staff who are literally advising Brain to Books and giving that non-writer reader point of view, that unique perspective that many of us have forgotten. Thanks, Angie. And so when we have an idea, when something comes in, we actually run it by a group of readers we have, and they give the reader point of view. So that is something that is very unique with Brain to Books that you can't find really anywhere else, because it's writers or authors running it, and they have forgotten we all have forgotten how to cater to the reader and what the reader wants. So
I think one of the greatest things that I like about being friends with a writer is the fact that I can talk to the TV screen and it talks back to me. You know how you go to the movies and you're sitting there and you're like, no, don't open that door. Why are you opening the door? Don't open the door. And you know that the character is not talking back to you. Actually interacting with the author and saying, why are you having her do this? It's nice to actually get the answer back sometimes, or sometimes sometimes other times, not so nice, and it's just like,
Angie, as much as you love my books, they're not romance. You can't.
Stop it. She's like, stop it. Stop.
Excuse me, there is romance in every single book. There is, whether it's thank you, whether it's a big plot, a big story with romance, or just two people that got together, or if there's always romance in every book.
Yeah.
Give me any event in the world, in history, and I will tell you why there's romance in it. Hitler. That's a story of self-romance.
He loves himself.
Yeah.
Oh,
seriously.
Oh, let's stop that now. But otherwise, this could really turn.
Focus.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Word wars. What sort of book topics will we be discussing and fighting about?
Word wars. Word wars is, unlike our panel discussion, Word Wars takes the gloves off. There is nothing PC about it. It is in good fun. It is absolutely in good fun. I have a sample, a couple of videos available for Word Wars, so you can see how they are constructed. It's very much literally like a boxing match. We usually limit it to 4 contestants, and they are word warriors. We have 2 people on the antagonist side, 2 people on the protagonist side, and they just go at it over some very, very taboo, sensitive topics. Yeah, Corinna was in the last one. And it gets gritty. No, it gets gritty. We purposely choose taboo topics that many authors avoid. Many readers avoid. We do have paperback books are better than ebooks versus ebooks trump paperbacks any day. Science fiction doesn't need to be factual versus science fiction must have accurate science. We have Patrick Rothfuss sucks versus Patrick Rothfuss is awesome for fantasy fans. Romance is porn for women versus romance isn't porn. It's, and this is where Angie comes in and gives her statement.
It's life. It's life.
Yeah. I see you being in that one.
Yeah.
Iron Man is better than Batman.
Yes, he is.
No.
Yes, he is.
No.
Batman is better than Iron Man. So,
Batman.
Never.
This topic is actually so far the most popular for being sold.
Batman.
We have young adult books should be kept age appropriate versus young adult books need to keep up with the times and push that envelope. We have, this is one of my favorites, Twilight rocks versus Twilight
sucks.
We have books are always better than the movies versus movies are way better.
Ooh.
Yeah, that one is going to be fun. Book covers don't matter when selecting a book versus book covers matter. Make it a good cover. And this is another one. Stop designing your own book cover and get a pro on the job. Versus, I have the skill to design my cover and expressing myself. Back off. So,
going higher fiver.
So, and of course, as suggestions come in, I mean, there's always a limit. So, or there's always a limitless possibility. So we will be adding topics.
Yeah.
Ask them. If you want to add your own, we'll throw it in there. So, and it's never too late to change your order or add to it. You know, absolutely.
Yeah. Word Wars is so much fun. This is a way of getting your point across. Angela is an amazing judge for this. Angela, will you be judging every one of the Word Word battles?
Yes, I hope so. I actually.
No, you're too biased for some of the topics.
I am not.
Stand down.
I'm going to say, can you imagine her actually being quiet on the battle? Iron Man versus Batman.
No.
Iron Man. Do you really think Angela's not going to say anything?
We will be.
You're banned from that.
For some of them. For instance, the one with Iron Man and Batman, I will be a contestant. Down, Angie!
Bring it.
Are you going to talk about men and their toys?
Say that again, I'm sorry.
Are you going to talk about men and their toys on that one?
Oh, no, that comes up. Yeah, that comes up. That's a huge... Iron Man doesn't need toys. Okay.
Iron Man is a toy.
Toy.
Iron Man is a
toy.
So you can see, everybody, you can see how much fun Word Wars is. I think we've sold that one to you. Let's move on.
Well, maybe like Batman has his toys, but Iron Man is a tool.
Oh, yes. Nice.
Yeah, this can get ugly fast. Moving on.
Panel discussions. Again, this is another one that I've done and really, really enjoyed.
And panel discussions, unlike Word Wars, is it's definitely more intellectual. It's definitely calmer.
It really is, yeah.
More intellect. One that was doing very well last year was the memoir panels, and those actually required a few tissue boxes involved.
Yeah,
we had
people open up, don't they? They open up, and everything comes out, especially with something on the subject like what you were all discussing. It was hard, yeah.
So if you're not looking for confrontation, if you don't enjoy confrontation, but you do enjoy that intellectual stimulation conversation, this is where you want to be. Our panel discussions, we had 12 last year, and they were not enough. We had so many people going, I want more panel discussions. This is actually one of the highlights of the convention. We are hoping to record them live. And depending upon how much, if we get a lot of people in, we will be doing them in March, and then we will be hosting others during the convention itself. So again, if you have a suggestion to throw in there for the panel discussions, we are taking any and all suggestions. People are still adding them. And again, if you sign up for maybe 3 of them, and then you go back and see something else that comes up, you are more than absolutely change your order, add to it. And just to clarify, the registration is $5 for any and all Word Wars, and $5 for any and all panel discussions. It is not per topic.
That's right.
So
you can put yourself in for as many as you want.
Register once and then pick and choose whatever you want. If we do get a lot of people to the point where there's more people than we have slots available, we will be cutting it back and limiting everyone to one appearance per. And so far we are treating Word Wars separate than we are for the panel discussions. So it depends really on how much feedback, how much is available. We will make it work, so.
It's not just about authors actually wanting to take part in this. There's just such a high number of people that watch them, especially if they're live. People bring their questions in, and while they're doing a live panel, the questions are asked.
Yeah.
There's a moderator, keeps the discussion going, keeps it nice and friendly.
And we keep it about 4 or 5 people per panel.
Yeah, about 40 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah. And there will, we will have a time limit on it, because some of them went 2 hours last year, and it was extensive. It was very intense, which is why you see Memoir Part 1, Memoir Part 2, is because it was, the first one was so intense, and we all said, you know what, literally last minute, we said, let's immediately do another one. And the very next day, we already had it scheduled and set up. So if you do participate in a panel and you go, that was intense, we want to continue this, we'll throw it right in. Absolutely no problem. I do want to say that Angie did get her donation in there, the romance, embracing your inner warrior. Thank you, Angie. So, like I said,
My sister.
That's 18 plus and higher, please. That's no children allowed in that one. So there's really no limitation. And these are something that are seeing year round. I still get emails from people literally a few weeks ago saying somebody saw the panel discussions and I have a book deal because of it. So this is a huge tool to get in front of people.
It is. I mean, this doesn't get deleted. Anything you do is going to stay there, and like you say, through the next year, people can go on and read and join and watch. That's brilliant. That it's not just these 3 days, that it's always there, and they're fascinating to watch. I will be doing one myself, moderating, and it's going to be a Sons of Anarchy panel discussion.
It's not. I don't think it's there yet. So
it's not on there, but that's what it will be. But it just goes to show that if you have an idea, let us know and we can get it on. You know, as long as there's another 4 people that want to discuss and have a discussion on that, we can do it. So,
and if you sign up for something and there's not enough people, and we have to cancel the event, you do get a full refund for that event. Or, well, you'll receive an email saying the event's been canceled. Do you want to purchase something else, or do you want the refund? No negotiation. No, we'll accommodate whatever you need. So.
Exactly. Same with all of the events, that if some reason it's cancelled, if there's not enough people, then you will get your money back. So don't worry about that. Okay, so panel discussions are fabulous. It's just like word wars.
I'm sorry, I just have one question. So within the panel discussions, is there anything regarding for like nonfiction authors as well, or is it more towards
whatever? Yeah, exactly. We're open.
If you have a cookbook and you want to exchange recipes, we'll do it.
Okay, so the list that was on the previous page, that's not exclusive. That's just a sample of some that's available.
Yeah, it just goes to show what we're doing. Yeah,
oh, absolutely.
Okay, the author could suggest
you can even purchase it and then submit I want to be in this. Here it is. Here's my $5, and I want to be in this panel. And you can propose your own panel. We'll go, sure, and we'll throw it up there.
Okay, so that's on the form. That's not on the page then.
That might be something that that's a good point. I'll be updating that. Okay. And for now, contact customer service. Sorry, Angie.
No problem. That's what we're here for.
Okay. So yeah, this is another fabulous one to be part of. Angel, do you have any questions yet about anything?
Well, I know there's a lot of things I need to learn. It sounds like I need to have more than just bookmarks for swag, and I need to learn how to give away free ebooks because of the postage if people, sending it out of the country.
That's a really good, we need to cover that, how to. And Angie, I know Corinna and Angie both, you are putting together a how-to guide. We will add that to it. How to gift, how to do a giveaway, how to send an ebook. We'll do all those. We will teach you. That's free of charge. If you need to know how to do anything, this is what Brain to Books does. We teach you how to do the very basics to get by as an author. When you are done with CyCon, our goal is to have you absolutely ready for the author publication scene so that there is no more, how do I do this? There is no stumbling in the dark. Even in our off season, when CyCon isn't around and you have a question, contact Brain to Books. Free of charge, we will answer any questions. The information that we are offering is absolutely free. We want to help you out. We want you to succeed.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's wonderful. That's wonderful, because I know I need I need to learn a lot, and I saw this event the last time, and I was like, oh, that sounds really cool, and I kind of checked in and was following some of the videos and stuff like that, and I saw the booth, and I'm like, okay, I don't understand how that works.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was just like, oh, this would be cool for the next time. Maybe I will learn enough by then to get in on it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
And also on Brain to Books, if you were to pull up braintobooks.com, there is a frequently asked questions section that accumulates all the questions that authors have asked.
Okay.
Take a look here. It would be under author tools. There's the class.
Do you want me to put this on? Do you want me to put sharing?
I may have lost it.
I'm afraid I'm going to disconnect you if I try to.
Yeah, no, don't. This is something we'll do later. I'm looking at it now and I don't see it. So I will be definitely pulling it up and making sure it's on the menu. But we do have a Brain to Books frequently asked questions, and it's literally a complete, how do I do blank? And
Right.
anything you need at all, just let us know and we will get the answer for you if we don't already have it.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad I attended this.
It's this the actual CyCon and Book Expo isn't just about getting your book out there and finding new readers. It's like Angela said, it's all about teaching you marketing and basic marketing and promotion, so that you can just go off and do it by yourself. And that's why Angela created Brain to Books, is to help authors understand a simple way of selling their books, not hard sell.
Yeah.
Hard sell. Okay, Joe Live. Oh my God, I love this man. Joe Compton. He's absolutely amazing.
I got confirmation from him yesterday. We weren't sure if he was going to be able to attend, so we had a couple people who are already in place to take over. He is going to be helping us out. The date that he has been moved. So he is absolutely 100% available for Joe Live. Yes, last year he did 72 hours of straight.
No, bless him.
He was a zombie by day 3. He hadn't slept in 72 hours, but it was great. Joe Live, the best events. It is absolutely open to any author who just wants to jump in and go, hi! It was, yeah. That's where we found our Iron Man versus argument.
Yeah, I mean, people get on and they talk about anything, not just about books.
Potty.
It's just discussion, you know. And of course, the later it is, and the more drinks somebody has, and you know, it's fabulous. It's such
Last year I brought it out and I had it on the camera, and I'm like modeling my squatty potty, and it was actually one of our top highest rating moments. So yeah, Joe Live is absolutely a phenomenal event. It's hosted through Go Indie Now with Joe Compton, who owns that.
Go Indie!
So it's a hoot. Yeah, it's really a blast.
Yeah, I listen to him when I'm at work.
Yeah, you can. The thing is, it's going around 24 hours, so you can just jump on, and someone is going to be there. If it's not Joe talking with someone else, you just go in and chat with him.
This is the beautiful thing about it. Joe is in, I think, California, and Jin is in Japan. We have Tim. Tim threw me for a loop. He's in Alaska, but he has an English accent. that one, I had no idea. That was really weird. And then, you know, we have Greece on the phone, India, France. I think Australia is very popular. So we have a lot, like we are global.
We are global, yeah.
Israel, we had Israel on the line last year. Like we know no bounds. I was trying to get the moon, because if that was at the point where they were doing the moon mission or the space mission in space for a year, I was trying to get them on. So that's, I was like, come on. They did answer.
Oh dear.
So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so it's again, you pay. You can, I think, can you actually book a time to go on as well, or you just turn up.
Yeah, and it is an open schedule. Basically how it works is the $5 collects your email address. When we're all done and said, we will send that list over to Joe, and every time he opens or creates a new video, because he's jumping around a lot, he will email the list that join link with instructions. So if you want a key, and I think he had to start over 20 videos for his 72-hour live. First of all, because we changed the locations, he brought in panel discussions, he switched over to other locations. So there's he was moving around a lot, and every time he moved, he had to change the join link. So if you are wanting that join link, if you are wanting to jump on for even a few minutes, anything at all, if you want to be on that list to receive that join link when on Joe Live, then that's the sign up that you're asking for.
Brilliant, excellent. Okay, story time. I know what this one is. Let's just click on it anyway and show you. Oh, lightning. Yeah, if I suddenly disappear, that's why.
All right.
Did you read that? I heard that. Okay, story time. Now, you can use your book, you can read your book, or you can have English accent, American accent reading an excerpt of your book. The public will have a listen to story time, get an idea, and just for a short time see and listen to the book coming alive, because it's so much different when you're reading from a book.
Yeah.
And it's exciting to listen to a book being read.
Storytime is seeing on YouTube. It's one of my groups on YouTube, so it'll be posted there. It'll be posted, you will actually be provided with the URL link so that you can post it prior to the convention anywhere you want. We are also going to be providing the links to Joe, so your book reading, whether Corinna, myself, or you read the book, that will be also posted on Joe Live when he is down for his night shift and they're looking for fillers. And it's a tool you will be given, very similar to your book trailer, where you can do whatever you want with it, advertise, post it on your site. As soon as your book is read, you will receive the link and you can do whatever you want with it, open rights. So if you want to post it right away, if you want to save that and post it during CyCon, more than welcome to.
This is exactly what I do myself, reading excerpts. It's not new because people do narrate audiobooks, but what's different about it is because it's so small, you can actually use this as, like people do with the teaser. It's a teaser, but it's a video teaser. So you can actually use this then on all your events, on your page. You can even put it onto your Amazon page as a promotional tool. And as I said, it's reading a book, it just makes the character or makes the conflict that's happening come alive. And that's another thing with picking the excerpt of your book. You've got to make it's got to be a tease. You've got to make it so that when you've finished reading it, the reader wants to go out and buy your book. They have to go out and buy your book because you've left them on a cliffhanger, or some sort of conflict, some sort of argument, something dramatic, romance. I don't know. I mean, for me, I don't mind reading anything. We do have some.
Well, the submission guidelines that are there are my own. That's what I'm limited to. Corinna, I will need you to send me your submission guidelines, and then I will clarify if you want Angela to read, and then I can give you samples of my book readings. Corinna, I'd also need samples of your book readings.
Yeah, I can do that.
Along with your guidelines. And of course, you are more than welcome to submit your own book, and we'll be adjusting the form just slightly. That way we know who you want to be reading the book. This is an old edition, so once we get that upgraded, if you've already signed up for story time, we'll take care of you. We'll contact you, so don't worry about it. Don't do this and freak out. We'll be contacting you.
So basically, it's not just for the event to have your story read or for you to read your story. You're going to have that, like Angela says, you're going to have that forever to use as a promotional tool. So this is a fantastic a way of being different, not following the herd, And being different, of course, works. More of a chance of people taking notice when they have something different to see or to listen to.
Angie, you have a question?
Yes, but it's not, it's more off. It's more about later.
Okay.
It's later.
All
Yeah.
right, never mind then, we're good.
Okay.
So, are you all right, Angel? You have all the information you need? Any questions?
Sorry, I was distracted by a stink bug. Like dive bug. It's just, I don't know what, it went somewhere. So if you see me going, that it's happening.
All right, that's all right. It's happening. All right.
Okay, right, author interviews. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is going to be Corey with back
porch writer.
Okay, I'll leave you to mention that then.
Corey DeMiller is offering author interviews. This is going to be for March. A lot of these author events, this is huge to cover. Most of our events are pre-scheduled, pre-written, and pre-recorded. There is very little that we will actually be doing during the CyCon. Joe Live is available, Word Wars, and panel discussions. Everything else is going to be pre-recorded, pre-scheduled, so you can sign up for the stuff, submit everything, and then just sit back and forget. It's that easy. The only time, depending upon what you sign up for, let's assume you don't sign up for Joe Live panel discussions, Word Wars. You literally just sign up for what you'd like, submit the forms, and then forget about it. You're done. We do the rest of it for you. In the case of author interviews with Corey DeMiller, she submits the information and we push that through for you. We will contact you and tell you what your time is, or we will hook you up.
So with the author interviews, this is going to be a radio podcast.
Yes, she's going to be, she has Back Porch Writer that she's setting up. I think she has 47,000 viewers, listeners. So it's a huge reach. And we'll be hooking you up with Back Porch Writer and getting you scheduled in. By signing up, we get your information, we send it over to Corey, and then she will be in touch with you as to dates and time.
Let's just have a quick look at the page. Should have had that on earlier. Okay. This is, okay, it doesn't look like, there we go, author interviews, Corey DeMiller. I'll let you have a quick look at this. Again, if you have any questions about any of the events, then you can get in touch with Angela, me, or customer service, Angie. We're all going to be available on the Facebook beginners, Brain to Books Beginners Facebook group. So
that's a good, if you have any questions at all, info@braintobooks.com. That will get you in touch with myself, our tech department, and Angie. Info@braintobooks.com. That is where you want to go if you have any questions at all, whether you want to follow up with an order, anything.
If you want an immediate response, though, Facebook is probably the best way to go right now because we're still in transition and putting the customer service team through training right now.
Yeah.
That author interview, you said that's a podcast. That's just like voices. That's not really video.
It's radio. Yes, there is no webcam. You only need a microphone and a quiet environment.
Is this a quiet environment? How's this coming across on your end?
No, it's perfect. No, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's perfect. A quiet environment is dogs barking in the background. You don't want kids screaming or
screaming. No, they're upstairs.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Do I sound like I'm in the bathroom or anything like that?
You don't sound, yeah, you're all good. Mostly, it's you don't want phone ringing. You don't want the television on the background. That would be nice.
And then that's pre-recorded too, prior to the actual.
It is pre-recorded. Yes. And she is planning on posting those all through. Well, is it pre-recorded? I think hers are live. but it's March. She's wanting to do this all through March and then into April. So we have a lot of events that are going to be posted in March to help generate buzz, to help get advertising out. So that'll be a huge focus come March.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I have a quick question about the author interviews. When someone does that, does the author then, like with the story time, do they actually get to keep a copy and use that for their own devices?
Yes, there is a link or a URL code that you are given where you can embed it right into your site or use it for your own author interview archive that's available on your website. So yes, absolutely.
Perfect. Okay. Going down. Brain to Books anthology. Everyone knows hopefully what an anthology is. It's a book full of different stories. Are we going to a theme on this one? Or
there is no theme. There is no limitation. We are going to be taking care of that for you.
Awesome.
If, depending upon what we get in, is going to depend on how we handle this and how we entitle these books. If we get a lot of erotica and a lot of young adult anthology short stories in, we will not be putting those in the same book. We will be having an erotica anthology and a young adult anthology, and then we will be having a third anthology that just focus on not erotica or young adult. If we do get a lot of young adult, and it's definitely something that can push that envelope for adults, and no erotica in, then yes. But that's really important for me to clarify that the young adult and the erotica rated R material will not be paired up in the same book. So we will be structuring this age appropriate, like a rated R edition and a PG edition, and then a PG-13 edition. So whatever you want, anything at all, send it in. It will be categorized by genre, so that the Brain to Books anthology will contain a science fiction section. There will be a fantasy section, romance section. And if we get the erotica in, we might just pair the romance in with an erotica over there so that that's accumulated. It really depends on what submissions. Let us worry about that. If you have something you want to contribute, fiction, nonfiction, submit it. I believe it is 10,000 words is the limit. 12,000, I can't remember.
Yeah, that's what we've got, yeah, 10,000 words or less.
Yes, so if anything you want, poetry, it doesn't matter. It can be connected to another story you have going on. It cannot be previously published. That is one thing we are going to request, that it be original and new material. If it's supposed to be a part of a series or part 2 of a short story, fantastic, we want it, that's fine. It just cannot be previously published. That's the only thing we ask.
The only thing that worries me about this is the size of the book, especially if you're going to be publishing it in paperback. You don't want too much, too many words, too many pages. So how are you, are you planning on just
if we get an insane number, like a book's worth of just fantasy or a book's worth of just science fiction, then yes, we are going to be putting a book out. We will be limiting it to, I think, about 300 pages per anthology. So if we get, and it will probably be divided and shifted and organized depending on the material we get. So if we get 900 pages worth of anthology, then we will divide it as best we can to the 300 sections as well. So
okay, that's cool.
Really, yeah, we're not going to this massive volume of 8
people should start thinking about this and start writing now, because you're hoping to release on the 7th of April. So when would the deadline be to actually send stuff in?
You're muted, Angela.
Thank you. I think February or March is the cutoff. We can definitely work around it. I'm trying to think here. I have to look up the submission guidelines. Could you scroll down, Corinna?
Yes, I certainly can.
Submission guidelines.
Yeah.
Here we are. All edits must be returned. Okay, all submissions must be in by March 1st. We will be taking care of editing for you and book covers. All we need to do just write. Get it to us by March 1st. We will be taking care of the editing and returning it to you. If you are handed something back for editing, we need it back by the 17th of March. And then we'll have the book cover, we'll have the format all taken care of, and we'll be pushing that out. After publication, we will probably be doing an anniversary 6-month or 1-year edition. We'll go over it again with an editor and make sure if there's anything we missed in the first run through, we will do a second edition release and clean up anything left over. So don't think that if we rush it and we miss something, we will take care of it. Absolutely.
And the end product is, oh, I'm sorry.
Go on.
Okay. So the end product is available for purchasing, or is it a giveaway? Or
It's going to be purchased. It's an ebook. We will in paperback and ebook format available for purchase through Brain to Books. All proceeds will go to Brain to Books, and we will of course be promoting your work. It's a way that we can fund Brain to Books and keep it up and running, and of course to help advertise you and get your written material out. Every anthology will also feature a page on Brain to Books that will allow people to read more on you, and of course links to your book. So you'll also get that added bonus of advertising for Brain to Books for the lifeline of Brain to Books and or the anthology.
Exactly.
so it's almost like a sample book so if anyone is not necessarily ready to, go into different authors' pages and purchase something directly, the anthology is a nice option to just kind of dip your toe into indie writing and just kind of sample it.
Yes, and it's too late now, but next year I'm probably going to be tying this into NaNoWriMo so that if you are writing, basically we're going to ask that your NaNoWriMo project for November next year be the Brain to Books anthology donation. That way you're done in November, December, and you're ready to submit it to us January. We can edit it, get it back to you, and have it all taken care of. So that is something else to consider, a project we're going to be angling slightly different next year. It's too late this year, but that's something we'll be doing.
Okay, let's moving on. Character cosplay. Oh, I love dressing up. Who doesn't like dressing up? At Carnival, and then Halloween, and when else do we dress up? Oh yeah, when we go carol singing, we dress up as Father Christmases, and fairies. Oh, I love it. I love it. And I mean, the kids love dressing up, but I love dressing up.
We only dress up once a year.
Oh, what a shame.
The U.S. only does Halloween.
Some people do New Year's.
You don't have carnivals over there?
And there's Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras.
Angie, you have to go to New Orleans to do that.
I'm trying
Most people just take their clothes off for Mardi Gras. There's not actually dressing up. It's the opposite.
Okay, so that's dressing down. But some people dress up for New Year's, I've noticed.
Giving me a death look.
Yeah.
Comic-Con and sci-fi conventions, we do cosplay.
That's true.
Some
people have employers that have a dress up.
I don't have
thematic.
an employer like that. I'm going to. We are instituting it for Brain to Books. Cosplay mandatory.
I was thinking about, having name tags for all of the managers and everything for when we do live videos. Yeah.
Renaissance Fair and Fairy Fest we also have here. So, okay.
Character cosplay is basically you dressing up as maybe a character from your book, or Iron Man, or Batman. Yes. I'm sorry, I had to say it. Sorry.
This is
character, yeah.
Reader participation. Readers can dress up as anyone they want. It is free for readers, and readers can also make a submission so that they can have their cosplay posted, and they will compete with authors in this big who wins the big the badge of cosplay honor. Yeah.
I mean, if you've seen the conventions like Comic-Con, like we mentioned, everyone is dressed up, and you're looking around, and there's a Dalek there, and there's a what's his name? A Hobbit over there. It's fascinating, absolutely brilliant. There's loads of videos on YouTube. You have to watch it. So,
I have a question. I'm sorry. I'm chock full of questions. It's all I do. I just produce questions. just said that readers can submit. Is there a link for that, or are we going to set that up somehow?
It needs to be set up. Yes.
Okay.
The character cosplay for authors. And the goal here is we are charging authors. Yes, we do need to keep Brains and Books up and running, but we want the readers. So we are doing everything we can to encourage their attendance by telling them, yeah, readers attend for free, because we want them to get here. We want that audience to come in. We want them to come in with money in their pockets so they can buy your books.
Yeah.
So we are not charging readers anything, which is why featured authors are being charged per event. It's so we can keep Brain to Books up and running for next year. And of course we have expenses. So what's currently available is only for authors. We will be putting another submission in later for readers only, probably directly on CyCon site, which Angela, make a note to self, add a CyCon author, submit cosplay information here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, basically you get dressed up, makeup, costume, and someone takes a photo, and it's a photo that you're submitting.
Or
and
selfie.
Then, selfie, yeah, exactly. And then it's the public that will vote for the favourite and the winner. Are you having them in genres again?
It depends on what we get in. If we get a lot of romance, we don't want to mix romance with fantasy warriors. So why not?
I mean, I just say I've only seen one cosplay competition, and it was awesome. It was amazing. It was the one where up in Saratoga, where you had your booth. But it was awesome because, first of all, everybody that was dressed up, not only were they the length of the conference room and like wrapped around, but you had your 3 judges dressed up, you had the host dressed up on stage, and it was the greatest procession ever, just watching people, and you never knew what you were going to get next. You never knew the purpose.
There is no rule. There was
no rule.
Yeah.
That's the fun of it. It's just randomly seeing, a woman walk on stage with a puppy,
it can be
and
books, Harry Potter,
because they know who the puppy is. Like
video games, anything you want. If
anything
you want
else.
costume, be there.
Just have fun, send in your picture, and they'll all be put up for voting.
Yeah.
And the winner will have free publicity, is it, for?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Authors will receive free publicity if they win. A reader, well, that's up to them. If they want, we can splash their costume all over the place and give them some spotlight. If they're shy and they don't want that, we will respect that. So, but yeah, absolutely. Okay. Authors aren't getting a choice. If you win, you're so getting blasted everywhere.
This is what we want. Okay, character tournaments. I'm going to hand this over to the queen of character tournaments.
Character tournaments. Character tournaments is it's set up on Brackify, and it is a hierarchy of characters facing off. We have a few variations of this going on this year. Matchmaker, which you see here and also on the registration page, is one of these. Last year we had, I think, over 70 entrances, where it was 70 characters paired off, facing off, very similar to a karate tournament. And as you come up to the top of that pyramid, you face off and you have an ultimate warrior, an ultimate winner. Last year, it was literally everyone just kind of thrown into one tournament. This year, we're changing it slightly so that fantasy is going to have their own category. So fantasy warriors will face off. Matchmaker is one of my favorites. We have, you can submit your hero or your heroine. Did I say that right, heroine? Not the dog. And you get to vote for your favorite heroine or your favorite hero. And whoever is left off at the end is match made. So that's
This is Angela. Now I'm sitting here trying to analyze which is the drug and which is the person. Thank you. Heroine.
I always do the spelling wrong for that, always.
I can't even spell them. Every time I type in the word, I Google it.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Not saying it.
So, and this is going to be among authors. There's going to be a little description providing a bio of each, so you can get an idea of the characteristics of each character. Now, one romance author proposed pairing up with the winner and doing a short story where the two characters would come together. So you could
Aww, happy ever after.
in romance terms, help me, Angie, Royce could be paired up with, throw someone at me. Come on, girl. You have like 1,800 romance.
Fine. I was just thinking you could take Royce from a Julie Garwood novel, and you could pair him up with Bella from Stephanie Meyer's Twilight.
Yeah, that's how crazy we're talking.
Yeah.
And according to this romance author, what she proposed was, I think it was Tabitha, what she proposed was then the author of Twilight would get together with the author of Royce and do a little co-story where the two of them are together. It just so that's another possibility we're playing around with. That's Matchmaker for steampunk fans. We have Gadget Gamble, where gadgets are presented and you choose your favorite gadget. We're talking about possibly doing one for science fiction where we choose science fiction worlds. Character tournaments is going to be focused on the fantasy realms with the fantasy warriors coming head to head. And of course, winners, voting is done by readers. Winners, the author receives a full promotion for Branded Books for the year. And yeah, I think that's it. And of course, if you have an idea for your own contest, throw it at us and we'll put it in there. We are definitely wanting to get like one going for every genre. So that sums up Matchmaker, Gadget Gamble, and character tournaments.
Wonderful. Author workshops, I will leave this with you as well.
Author workshops, we have, this is geared specifically for authors who are needing advice, looking for some assistance. If you go to a writer's conference, there are workshops available, so authors have a chance to sit down and learn a little bit more about the business. We have some professionals coming in, some very, Adam Drees I know is doing some, and he is a very, very experienced workshop author when he comes in and does his talks. So there's a lot of authors who are coming in to do workshops. This is going to be something that is featured separate from CyCon. It is in preparation. It's going to be hosted February and March. Again, you can sign up now and then we will release the schedule. We're trying to get the schedules in now, but if you sign up after the schedule is released and you can't make it, we'll refund, not a problem. But the author showcases I think we have a total of, there's 4 showing now, but we have about 6 or 7 of them total for now. I need to update.
Okay, let me just go to the author showcase.
Mm-hmm. And author showcase is if you hit the Goodreads button on Brain2Books B2BCyCon.com and it will take you to Goodreads. It will throw you right into the showcase. This is where Jen Okubo has worked and built this beautiful display of authors in the showcase. If you have attended previous CyCons, this is going to be quite different. There will be no structure. It's really more of a very casual, come in, talk. It's open now. You can start conversing now. We are expecting readers from Goodreads to come in and follow links to the rest of the CyCon. Yeah, this is beautifully laid out. It's done by genre now. If you've already signed up, you can go in there, locate your link. Like this is Corinna's link. She is more than welcome. This is what Jen has put together, what you're seeing here. And this is done by the information she submitted through her form. Now go to the comment, Corinna, down below. Now that comment, Corinna can then go in and add her own addition to this, however she wants, whatever she wants to do. She can go in and do a welcome. She can post her grab bag here or giveaways that she's doing. If she's doing something for her blog, and this does not have to tie into Brain2Books. If she is deciding to do a giveaway or her blog, something special that weekend, she can tie it into here very easily and bring in people, have them directed.
So I can actually comment, do many comments or put everything in one comment?
Anything you want, anything you want. You have
so it's a bit like a book expo as well then?
Yes, yes.
Goodreads.
This is where the author can really do whatever they want with their link. Have fun, visit. This is very similar to the Comic-Con's table hop, where you can jump from table to table. Last year we referred to these as booths. I think that confused a lot of people, so we're not really using the terminology anymore to kind of clear up that confusion.
There we go, the links.
The expo itself is literally just a list of books. Like, it's very visual. It's look at all the book covers, click on the book cover you like, sample it, or go to the link to buy it. So that's how this varies from that. And as you
The
can
link goes to the actual
yes.
blurb on Goodreads, and then you can go to a bookshop from that page, can't you?
Yes, absolutely. If you scroll down, this is Goodreads basic book page. If you scroll down, there's a section there that says, where is it? Yep, online stores. Get a copy, online stores.
Yeah, there we
All
go.
the buy links that she needs. Oh, look at you all spiffy because you got all of them. I have just Amazon on mine. So if you select on online stores or Amazon, it's all right there. So you could then select whichever format you want and it will take you there.
I'm not on Audible. I haven't got an audio book. What's that doing there?
Did you sign up for Smashwords?
Yes.
Smashwords does that.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Smashwords submits your books to all of those vendors.
Oh, lovely. Okay. So let me just go back. Yeah, go.
Yes, Angel?
So is this, when we're going through all of this, are we supposed to just be promoting just our most recent published book? Or is it for all of them?
Whatever you want. We actually have authors who don't have books. They just have a blog, and they are going to be using the CyCon to promote their blog. You can promote whatever you want. If you want to talk about your cat and sell kittens, okay then. We would like it to feature books, but yeah. Yeah.
So do you have to have about all I know about Goodreads is I know how to use it to say I'm reading a book and I've read it and this is my review of it. That's about, but I hear there's like an author page, something, you got to have that.
It is not you. It is Goodreads. Good.
Oh, okay.
User friendly.
We can do another how-to for Goodreads because it's just
No, the reason
You're
why
gonna be so busy with how-tos just to explain to me what it is I've been doing all this time.
yeah,
I
it's
just
not
want to
you.
clarify. Angel, is your question regarding the showcase, or was your question regarding Goodreads in general?
Well, I guess a little bit of both, because I wasn't sure if we were only supposed to promote like one book in general through the whole thingamajigger, and then this little section went over to Goodreads. Do I need that author page thing that
It is highly recommended. We strongly recommend your Goodreads author page because on Goodreads, that is what readers are going to be looking for. And if you do not have a Goodreads author page,
we will help you.
Oh, we will absolutely help you.
Well, it's like I fish a lot because I don't understand stuff, and I could never find that author's page.
It is not you. It's Goodreads.
Okay, well, that's good to hear.
Yeah, Twitter, Facebook, they're very user-friendly. You can be really just inexperienced when it comes to social media, and you can stumble around and get a page set up. With Goodreads, they assume you have 10 years of social media experience.
Well, it took me forever to figure out how to find that author central thing on Amazon. It was just okay.
Amazon bought Goodreads. So
wonderful.
And also too with the CyCon, a lot of this is just if you just submit the information through the forms, it gets created for you.
Yeah,
so a lot of the work gets taken away. So even if it's a flip over to another site like Goodreads,
is this yours, Angel?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, there you go.
But I'm not. Is that my author page?
No, this is
what is that?
That's your book.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have a picture.
Yeah, we'll get you set up.
Yes, this is like we say, another ball game. Let's get off there.
But for the whole CyberCon, the whole show, like I've got 3 books out. I could do 3 books?
Oh, absolutely. No, there is no limit. With Book Expo, it's $5 per book. Well, it's per submission. So I know Corinna's a great example of this. She can submit she can pay $5 and submit her whole series in one submission. She can pay the $5 and submit a box set, or she can pay the $5 and submit just one title.
Yeah.
And there's no limit to submissions. If you want 3 submissions and showcase a full title or a full series plus a book, like in my case, I have a series and then 2 books. So I would have 3 submissions, even though I have 5 books. That's just to give you an idea. So you can work it, and like I said, take advantage. This is your CyCon. You do whatever you want, whatever you need to get yourself out there.
And there is no possible way that I could delete your event off of everything, because I've been known to do this.
Oh no, we don't let you in there.
I have deleted so many Facebook events because I have this, what is it, OCD, everything's got to be clean and out of the way. I don't want nothing lingering that I don't need to reread.
You will not have access to that. I respect you, and you will not have access to that. So no, nobody can go in, and you cannot break CyCon.
Never ever give me admin
Ever. That's
access.
what we have on.
Okay, author workshops. We've done that one. We've done that one, haven't we? Let's go to, can you just tell people what this Starving Artist Pool is?
Yes, Starving Artist Pool Drawing. Now you'll notice this is a $10 event because 50% of the event of every fee goes back to the winner. It gets entered into a pool. And we're having an after party on Facebook. And this is a very casual sit down breather on our final day, final hours, where we can just grab a martini, relax, put our feet up and go, wow, that was wow. And to kind of, we really want to give back. That's really what this is about. There's a lot of authors who do not have the money to buy a cover for their book or an editor. There's a lot of authors out there who are absolutely, there is no author budget. So what we're doing here is we're trying to find a way that we can give money back to authors who need it so they can purchase a book cover or an editor or fund their next book or maybe open a website, whatever they want to do with that money. Pay bills, I don't care. So what is happening is if for every $10 we receive for this event, $5 will be placed in a pool. And at the end of the day or at the end of the convention, whatever that pool drawing is up to, one person will be selected and they will win the whole caboodle. So if you have 20 authors who signed up, you're looking at $100. If 50 people, my math stinks, so I need help on this. If 50 people sign up, then the winner is
50?
50 times 5.
We are creative people. We do not do math.
2,000. Come on, Angie. I know you're in math.
$250.
200. So $50 at $5 is $250.
Yes.
All right. So it really depends if how many people put that donation in is how much we're going to walk away with for that one particular person, for that winner. And that's just to help them out, whatever they need. Just to give you an idea, last year we had 300 authors. And if they had paid that $10 per author, we were looking at 5 times 300, Angie, $1,500.
Yes.
All right. I write books. I don't do math.
Okay, it's okay.
So that's what the Starving Artist Pool drawing is. We will be drawing that, I believe, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the after party on April 9th is when we will be selecting a single author winner. Attendance to the actual after party is free. Anyone, readers, authors can come in and go. If you make that $10 purchase, your name will be entered into the drawing. And it's worldwide. It will be submitted the payment will be submitted through PayPal. So it doesn't matter where you live, that's not going to be an issue. I do believe PayPal takes care of currency rates. And while we're here, Cover Wars is the same thing. It's going to be set up very much like the brackets, the matchmaker and the character tournaments. Only this time it's going to be your book covers. And readers come in and they select which cover they like the best and they compete. We are going to do genre based on this year. So last year, I know we ended up having an erotica cover pitted against a young adult cover. It wasn't even young adult. It was like a cover for a 7-year-old. Yeah, it's great. So we're not going to do that again this year. We're having them divvied up. And then we're going to have finalists, and I'm wanting to do a first, second, third place. And the $5 of that 10 will go to a pool, and it will be distributed among that first, second, and third place winners.
Is this going to be voted by the public again?
Yes, by the public. And we're working right now on how exactly this is going to work. We absolutely strongly discourage spam or piggyback voting. So it's not a, hi, I'm Angela, I'm going to call all my friends up and my family members and say, hey, go vote for my book.
Favoritism, yeah. No, I don't like that.
We are not okay with that. It needs to be an honest B2B CyCon guests only. Authors have asked, can I vote for my own book? Well, yeah, I'm going to say yeah. You can.
Well, one vote's not going to do a big difference, yeah.
If everyone votes for their one book, then we kind of cancel each other out. For the record, I cannot enter for either the Starving Artist Drawing or the Cover Wars. I am absolutely not going to be involved in either of those. I can't. So, yeah, don't worry.
Okay. Any more questions about what we've gone through? Because I think we're on the end now of this first how-to video. It's a bit long, but I hope the people watching actually understand a bit more. That it's not scary. We are big, but it's very, very easy. It's very easy to register, to buy the events. And again, if you have any questions, then you can get us on the Facebook Brain to Books Beginners Facebook page, or it's info@Brain to Books. Is that correct?
Yes, info@braintobooks.com. We do have 4 questions, a couple of, I think 5 questions. So here they are very quickly. Would it be possible or helpful for the genre managers to set up their own special sites so that all sci-fi authors, for example, would be able to be in contact there? Or has this already been organized through chats? It has already been organized through chats. If you have any questions at all as to where you need to be or should be, absolutely message us in Facebook. You can tag Corinna or myself into the conversation. We will see it. We see every single post that's made, and we will get you an answer and help you out there. The second question, when you make your posts, are you directing them only to the thriller genre or to everyone? I'd like to get into direct contact with a person who will be in charge of the sci-fi fantasy genres. I'd like to watch the tutorial you'll be running. You will be able to watch this tutorial. Of course, by the time you see this, you'll be watching the tutorial. As far as the post directing them only to thrillers, yes. We will have the CyCon linking everybody out to all genres. If you go into just a thriller event, it will only link to thrillers and back to CyCon. If you are in romance, you will only get the links for romance and back to CyCon, but CyCon spans out everywhere. And so, yes, everything's been organized through chats. Like to get into direct contact. If you want to get into direct contact with the persons in charge of the sci-fi fantasy, just ask the question, who's in charge? And actually, now that that's been asked, we should probably post if you're in this genre, this is who you should contact. I'll be doing this as soon as this video is off. So if you're in contact with sci-fi, you'll know who to contact.
I have to interject. I thought we were not doing direct contact.
Oh no, if we have, no, not with authors, volunteers. You're right. Yeah. If there is a volunteer who wants to contact, like they're a fantasy author and they want to volunteer, then fantasy authors contact the fantasy lead. If you are an author with questions, you go to info@braintobooks.com. Genre leads have been instructed to only work with volunteers because their workload is so huge. They will not have time for customer service, which is why we have a customer service department. Do readers need to register for the site? No. Readers are literally come and go as they please. There's no registration. We do have a save the date link where they can come in, sign up, and then walk away, which is available now. And that is just an email reminder we send out to let them know CyCon has started, come on over. I have questions regarding story time.
That was from me.
Angie, so that's it. I think that's
it.
Yep. So we are all set. Oh, I do believe we have another. I just showed up late. I'm here, but not using video right now. I think I'm using audio though. Did I miss anything? We'll go over that. I posted a question to info@brain2bucks 4 days ago and haven't gotten a response. If you
I can answer that. Yeah.
Yep. If you
Go ahead.
have contacted info@brain2books.com and you have not gotten a response, we are still trying to set up customer service. We will absolutely take a look at that email this like right now. Angie will take a look at that here soon. We do ask that you are patient with info@brain2books.com because we are still setting up customer service, and a lot of our volunteers are not going to be able to start working until January. So we have coverage right now to January. It's very minor, and we are still training and setting up, so we do ask for patience. But yeah, we will take a look at info@brain2books.com to get that answered for you.
In the
And of
meantime,
course,
though,
Facebook.
direct questions.
Yeah, please, for now, ask questions direct to Facebook. Yeah, because that'll be seeing immediately, and we'll be on top of that instantly.
Okay, just thank you for switching and having a listen to this how-to video. I hope it's helped you out. There will be many more to come. If there's something that you really want help with that would be made really good into a how-to video, get in touch with one of us and we'll see if we have time to go through what you need to know. Okay.
Okay, I think we're all set here. So yes. Thank you.
It was great.
Thank you. Bye.